Poch, you bitch.
Violence. Why's a bitch? Why's a bitch?
Bro, I gave him my back and he's like...
What did you give him?
He's making... I gave... Ooh.
Big balls. Big
Yeah, that's a lava
balls.
splash. That's a lava splash. You don't even need a VAR check for that. You don't need a VAR check. Yeah, that's a red card. That was reckless. That was endangering players.
Cool. Give Poch what you're giving him, bro.
Yeah, no, I gave him props. I gave him props. I thought he was going to do the business for Chelsea because I think he's a competent manager, but he looks like he's gone there and he's just like, yo, what the fuck is this? You know when you get a job and you put on your CV you can speak French and then you actually have to speak French.
So what? You reckon some of this mess is him?
I think a lot of the things that he's doing don't make no sense to me. Like this Colwell at left back thing, I don't get it because Colwell looks like he doesn't belong there. Every time I see him play, whoever's in front of him's got him on toast.
I agree. Playing devil's advocate, who else did he play there?
I understand that, but I'm pretty sure Cucurella is fit now.
No.
Is he still not fit?
But he's due back this week.
Okay, fair enough.
So
don't get me wrong, I understand in certain situations it's a needs must thing. But if it's gonna destabilise your team that much, and you're saying and you're talking up Colwell as one of the best centre backs that you've ever seen, or rare, take him out of there and put someone there. You had Ian Martson there that was on the bench for time. And the problem with Martson, you were saying that he wasn't defensively, whatever.
No, he's so
I get that, but you've also got to roll with the punches in some cases. Sometimes you have to take the rough with the smooth.
He's not there now, though, is he?
No, he's gone to Dortmund. He's gone to Dortmund, but I mean, you've had him there since the start of the season.
I hear that.
You're playing him at left mid, at cam, at right wing, and these things.
Yeah, I hear that.
Or change the shape so that you don't have to. Do you get me? That there are things they could do. And I don't feel like he's trying enough solutions. He's kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So the midfield composition, like 1 week it's Leslie and Caicedo, the next week it's Enzo and this person, and then Gallagher's just there. Doesn't matter what happens, but Gallagher's gonna play. I don't like. I'm seeing Gallagher at the 10 at points, and I'm like, what? Because Gallagher done to suggest he's a 10. Yeah. It don't make no sense to me. You got Cole Palmer who's doing the business. Leave him there and build around that then. But
to be fair,
kind of all over the gaff.
When Cole Palmer came in the team, he started out wide, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So he's only done well in the 10 for the last handful of games.
But also, what I think we're forgetting as well is that, remember, Poch changed his shape a lot. So he did that twin 10 thing with Sterling and Palmer. Then Nkunku came back and he put Palmer out wide. Yeah. Then Palmer went into the 10 for some games, and it's all a bit.
Is that down to like injuries as well? Because they had a fair amount of injuries, no?
They've had a fair amount of injuries to some extent, but I think there's no overall plan. So even with the injuries or without them, I still don't think if I sat him down today and said, what's your best 11, he could tell me.
How long has he been there now?
He's been there since effectively the start of last season, end of last season, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's not really enough time for him to get them.
But Poch he's not a dunce. We look at De Zerbi, who came in the little time that he came and he did a big job on Brighton. We talk about Howe and the great job he did on Newcastle. We talk about what's my guy at Spurs, Postecoglou, who's come and done a great job in a short amount of time. So I don't think time is, or this amount of time is a sample size to say, no, this is not enough for a manager of Poch's stature. But
Chelsea have been like this for so long.
100%, but Poch isn't newbie.
He has to almost start from the beginning to get them somewhere. It's good. He's a great manager. Yeah. He is a great manager, and I think he did good things at Tottenham, but I feel like he has to almost draw them back, start from fresh, get them the way he wants them to, and he ain't going to be able to do that in one season.
He also needs to cut that squad down. That squad is way too big.
I do agree.
There's too much young talent in one squad, and it's just going to get lost. There's just going to get players that are just going to get lost.
Yeah, I do agree.
Let's be fair. When Lavia comes back, what's their midfield three going to be?
Well, I'll say this. First things first, I think Poch is overrated. I'm not even going to lie. He's overrated. So I'm not defending him in that sense. But what I will say is, I don't think I've seen a manager with so much players that's fallen off a cliff within a season. We have Colwell, Caicedo, Enzo. Raheem just about looks like himself. Mudryk, I say falling off a cliff, I'm talking about his Shakhtar form.
Oh, the players, you mean?
Players,
Okay,
Noni Madueke, he looks nothing like the PSV one.
Nothing at all.
So I say all of that to say
The only one
the
who
players
stood
that
the test of time is Silva, and Thiago Silva is a big veteran. So you can't expect it.
Literally, so all the players that he's actually relying on to kind of build what he's building at Chelsea, they've all fallen off a cliff. An absolutely massive one. So like when you're saying Lavia, in reality, he takes Caicedo's place tomorrow.
So the other side of it though is, has he made a mistake by taking Silva off a captaincy? Is that a mistake?
Has he taken Silva?
Yeah, cool. He give it to Reece James, and then Reece James was named their captain at the start of the season.
No, but Silva was never their club captain. It was still Aspi.
But let's be fair, he was.
No, it was still Aspi.
No,
Aspi was still there.
Last year, Silva was their captain.
Was it?
It would have been club captain or team captain, but he was.
But let's be fair,
I know he's captain.
You've got the youngest squad in the league.
But you know what? In fairness to him,
You've got experience.
I can't believe I'm defending Poch so much. Remember, Thiago wasn't sure whether he was going to sign.
No, but once he's signed.
But then,
how
long do you wait?
But for me, even
I
besides
can't remember
that,
what the timeline is.
No,
Thiago's saying, and Ari.
But so your captain's out, and currently now you're just giving anyone the captain's armband who fits. So Conor Gallagher's their vice captain.
But then he was in such dire straits that they gave it to Reece James and Chilwell.
Yeah, and they've both got injured.
And they're both injured. I think if they knew Thiago was staying 100%, I think he gets.
But I think
would you not give it him back?
But I think Thiago
would you not give it him back?
Nah, I think Thiago aside, there's still no base time because he could have still had a plan in mind for a starting level without Thiago. They've got Disasi. They've got centre backs that they don't even use.
So Trevor Chalobah's going. He's going to Fulham. It looks like.
Colwell's there. They could have started the season with Disasi and Colwell as their two centre backs.
Do you feel like Chelsea have this problem where they just like buy whoever's the up and coming player, thinking like,
they talent
that's who
hoard,
I'm going to put in my squad. That's going to make a difference. But Tino Werner, like, come on.
So Chelsea.
Did he even play for Chelsea?
What, Werner?
Not to the level of what they is expecting.
Exactly, and now he's gone.
But I will say, Chelsea done this under Abramovich's rule as well. They brought in loads of English talent, loads of young talent, just so that they could then sell it all on 5 years, 6 years later.
Well,
so yeah, but it's their way.
I'll defend Chelsea in this regard. Yeah, all of the players that they offloaded for the prices they got. Would you assume any of them are worth that now?
No,
Mount's played. I don't think Mount's played 10 games. They got 60 odd mil for him. 55 mil. They got 60 odd for Havertz. Okay, yeah, he's played a lot and he looks like he's settled in, whatever. But do you get what I mean? So this talent hoarding thing.
I'm actually mad.
No, the talent hoarding thing.
Did you say
it works
that
for them.
Havertz was talented?
He's settling in.
What did you say?
I said the talent hoarding thing is good. It works for them.
I thought you were trying to.
I said he looks like he's settling in, but 60 does he look like a 61 player?
I had to confirm it.
I can listen. When Havertz was at Leverkusen, everyone would have sold their left arm to go at him. We're saying the same about Wirtz now. It could happen to Wirtz. He could go to Chelsea, fall off a cliff. But the point I'm making is that they talent hoard well. They talent hoard well, and it works for them. I can't argue with their model.
In that regard, Arteta and Ten Hag saved Chelsea because they're the only two idiots that would have paid 65 and 55 million for those two players. Let's be honest.
I mean, they sold Koulibaly for what? I mean, they didn't get the money back.
25,
20 mil to Saudi.
You would have went for 10 mil.
But they got that off the books.
But doing that
they shift man
is
off the
one
books.
thing, but you need to still manage the players you're keeping to win games. And
it don't matter because they can shot. When you can shot, it don't matter. And that's the thing. I think for them, they can take a loss of 10 million. They're happy to do that because they can sell if they like. They're even saying now they're going to sell Broja. You don't think Everton and whoever's going to pay 30 odd mil for him?
I don't think they're going to get the 50 that they've set.
Not 50, but he's pure profit for them.
Yeah, so that's what they've done. That's what they've done.
25, 30 odd off him. They don't mind taking a loss.
They need to like get their mindset on actually playing a game of football and winning games.
What I will say is on this current crop now, yeah, the way that it's going, they're not seeing a profit on any of them.
No, but they will. The English ones, they definitely will, because you know somewhere out there.
They've bought. I mean.
Oh no, the ones they've brought in, no, but they will ultimately always make profit out of their youth academy. Because that's what Chelsea, that's what the bigger clubs do.
Like, alright, cool, Modric 85.
That's let's be fair, that's written off. That's written off.
Noni was like 40, 45. Right now, can't see any profit there. Leslie, he's gonna go for free.
The French youth?
He looks like he can't even get to my Sunday team. He is horrible. Oh, he's horrible, bro.
But it's
vertically
for me,
that's a valid point. Is Wesley Fofana still there?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Wesley Fofana, he's still at
Chelsea.
He's still recovering.
That's 80 million, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying Koulibaly, they bought him for 60 mil.
No, wait, can I say something? Have you ever seen a collection of players falling off a cliff? It's like, do you know what they've done? They've bought every player that's in form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they bought 3 team coaches and forgot to get a driver.
Because they're
scouting on TikTok.
They're not, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Scouting on TikTok.
Or they're literally like, right, Liverpool want this player.
Yeah, that's what they essentially what they've done.
Let's just go in and
is
take
they've tried to stop the other teams in the league stockpiling talent, and they've done it themselves.
And that's why they call it.
They don't have a manager who knows what to do with all of it.
But what manager does?
So
But there's not many.
Is it Poch?
Currently, no. But when I say what manager does, for me, I feel like, and this is the thing, and I don't know if it's a Poch thing or if it's Chelsea as a club, but if you go in there, and I believe this because I've seen it work, if you go into a club and you have a philosophy, yeah, regardless of who is in the role, if they, as long as what your instructions are, boom, I want my centre backs to do this, that, another, or whatever, that should translate. Why it's not translating to these players, because they're not academy players, they're seasoned pros. Why it's not translating, it's obviously something to do with either how Poch is explaining, or he doesn't know what he's doing, in the sense of, one day he wants to do 3-5-2, then they get packed and he goes, oh, fuck's sake, we can't do this. Today it's 4-2-3-1. He's either not sticking to his principles and say, because I'll use Pochettino as an example. We all look at Spurs and go, they're fun to watch, but my God, you can't sustain that. You're not going to outscore everybody. It's like when Liverpool did it. You're not going to outscore everyone. It's going to come undone eventually. So, but we can see what he's trying to do, and eventually, when he gets certain things in place, they're going to be a problem. At Chelsea, right now, all I'm seeing is give it Cole. Just give it to Cole.
What you're saying is what I said about Eric Ten Hag. So I fully hear what you're saying.
But all it's going to take is for Cole to get injured, and then what? Chelsea are just going to get worse.
Give it Raheem.
Give it to Raheem.
Start of the season, give it Ras.
Yeah, that's
give it Ras.
I hear you, but boy,
it's mad.
It's one of them. When you've got 10 players all falling off the cliff.
Bro, it looks like Sunday League, where you've got someone's cousin that used to play like.
It's an expensive Sunday League, though, isn't it?
No, it's not Sunday League. You've got
Sunday League team.
that once upon a time they were good, and then someone's cousin comes from non-league, and you go, just give it to him, man. Just get the ball to my man or win the game. That's what it seems like to me, and for me that stinks.
Yeah, but they don't even away from Palmer. Like
that's what I'm saying.
They've spent so much money on other players. They don't know what
Enzo,
to do. It's just crazy.
I think Enzo's an incredible player.
Incredible.
Yeah, I do think he's incredible. He's a youngster. I think he's an incredible youngster.
What are you doing? What's happening here?
Listen, time will tell. Because when I said Gordon, you lot laughed at me.
What?
When I said Anthony Gordon was a snip, you lot laughed at me.
It's not a snip. It's
40 million is a snip. Harvey Barnes is 35 million. Bro. Anthony Gordon is a snip.
Caicedo for 3 million is a snip. Gordon for 40
clearly not, because United didn't think it when they was given United didn't think it when they were given the opportunity to sign him.
I don't want to talk about that.
People were telling me Matoma is a 50 mil player. I think Matoma's nice. He's got a couple touches in that. He's pretty, but he's not better than Gordon. He's not.
There were so many.
Where's the stats?
That's an argument for another day. What I'm saying is 40 million isn't a snip.
In today's market, that is a snip for Gordon.
Yeah, when you're looking at it like that,
snip,
it's cheap.
Doku was
40 mil. 40 mil is nothing now to football clubs. They spend it for fun.
Doku was 50 odd mil, and Gordon's putting up better stats than him.
Okay. So it's not. It doesn't mean it's a snip.
It's a good price. It's a snip.
It's a good price.
Okay, that's what a snip is. It's a good price.
No,
I'm not saying it's a bargain.
What's a snip?
Well, yeah, I am saying it's a bargain.
Welcome to the Near Post podcast. You are through. You are here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe.
Subscribe twice. That's why you can't do this.